Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Australia. Are you visiting or living here?
I'm visiting here. I'm on holiday.
What brought you to Japan?
I came to Japan 4 years ago for the first time, and I fell in love. So I'm back here again to see some really cool people.
Okay, so is it like second time to come here?
Second time.
What mainly made you to like Japan at the first time?
The people. The people did. I love the people here.
Do you have like some acquaintances or friends to interact with here?
Yes, I have friends. I came here 4 years ago on a school exchange. So I made friends at the school, and then
Okay.
I'm here to see them.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Only a week this time.
In last time?
Last time I was here for 7 weeks.
7 weeks. During 7 weeks, you experienced culture shock maybe? Did you get some culture shock here?
Yes, there is some culture shock, especially at the school. In Australia, we have school from 9 to 3, and then that's it. We don't stay after school. We don't have any homework really. But in Japan, at the school, the homework was quite hard. The workload was quite a lot. That was my culture shock.
Okay. You usually don't have homework back in your country?
No, not really. We have lots of assignments. We do our assignment work at home, but most of our work is started and completed at school.
Okay. Do you think that level of studying in high school is basically harder in Japan than Australia?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Which subject did you think most difficult here?
Maybe English was difficult here, even though I speak English fluently, but because English is taught here out of the book. It's very specific, very correct English, and it's it might not be the way that I would say it as a English speaking person. So maybe English was a harder subject here.
Okay,
shockingly.
So you study English as well as other Japanese students here?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. When you came back to Australia after experiencing 7 weeks exchange program, did you get some reverse culture shock?
Everything here is very convenient.
Yeah.
Right. In Australia, everything's really far away. So as soon as I got to Australia, if I wanted to do something, I had to drive a long way to get there or anything like that. So going back to Australia, it felt like everything was really far apart. Here, you can walk around the street and there's many people here, many things to do. You don't really have that in Australia. Okay. So that was my culture shock.
So it was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
That's no problem. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from Jordan.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Middle East?
Yeah, the Middle East.
Okay. How long have you been in Japan?
I've been here for 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I'm studying abroad here.
Okay.
So I'm at Mitaka.
Mitaka?
Yeah.
Today I'm asking foreign people about culture shock, and I guess that you spend a lot of time here, so you get a lot of culture shock. So could you share some culture shock you get in Japan?
Yeah, for sure. So I feel obviously the most important one is probably the train system, how everyone's really quiet, because back home we're always on the phone talking. In terms of clothing and hair, people are very put together, more so than I expected. People don't really go around in casual clothing, which is not in this the States. Everyone's very casual.
What about in your country? Are they casual there is in Japan, especially in Tokyo? You see many various styles. What about in your country?
In my country, it's not. I would say the new generation is getting more fashionable and exploring more. It's also quite modest, and I feel Japan is also Tokyo is quite modest too. Because I study in the US, and it's very different. They wear a lot of revealing clothing, and here if I wear a short skirt, it's not comfortable. People are more covered, and it's the same back home as well. So it's nice to kind of see how creative the brands are here with modest clothing, because you don't see that often in the US.
Okay.
But back home, I would say it's more just typical jeans and a t-shirt. It's not very artistic yet, but there's an upcoming scene now.
Okay. You are from Jordan and you are living in America.
Yeah.
And you are studying abroad here in Japan. So you experience very different cultures.
Yeah.
So comparing those cultures, what was different for you and what was good in each country?
So I would say between the US and Japan, Japan, it's just so nice because it's so safe. I feel very at ease. I never do stuff alone in the US, but here I can walk alone, go out and eat alone. And at night as well, I can walk. So that's a major plus here in Japan. In the US, I would say something that's really nice is that no one really cares. So you can do whatever you want, look whatever way you want, and no one will really care. Because in Jordan, it's a very small community, so everyone hears everything. But in the US, you're so small, kind of insignificant to everyone else.
In the future, where do you want to live?
I want to live back home.
Back home?
Yeah, in Jordan.
No America, not Japan.
No, I would love to come and visit Japan, like on the regular, and like the US as well. But yeah, ultimately, I love my home, my country, so I want to live back in the Middle East.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lastly, could you promote about your own country to Japanese viewers a little bit?
Okay. Yeah. So Jordan is very nice. I highly recommend you come. We have very, very good food. We have like mansaf, it's our national dish. And there's a lot to do. So we have one of the 7 wonders. We have Petra. It's like the castle in between the sand blocks. My personal favorite is Wadi Rum, the red desert. It's like a very nice desert, and you can go stay in like bubbles or like igloos. So when you look up at night, you see all the stars because it's like a protected area. So there's like no buildings, no pollution. So it's like you can see shooting stars. And we also have the Red Sea. We have the Dead Sea. So you can go to the beach, you can go swim, do water sports, and then the Dead Sea, you can go float. So if you like the desert, but you also want to go to like the sea, good food, good people, Jordan is very nice.
Okay. So thank you for your recommendation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Okay. What brought you to Japan?
I used to live here 4 years ago as an exchange student and fell in love with the country. Wanted to come back and learn Japanese. That's why I'm here. I'm learning the language.
So you're learning language in language school.
Exactly.
Today's main topic is how do you rate living in Japan? On the scale of 1 to 10, what point will you give to the life in Japan?
I mean, I'd probably have to give it a 9 so far, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firstly, can I ask what is the left one?
Maybe it's the fact that there's so many rules that, we need to follow and be aware of. And I think as a foreigner, we're sort of excused from it. We're not expected to behave perfectly, but still, from time to time I can feel that am I doing the right thing or not.
Okay. What kind of rule was most difficult for you to understand and to get used to?
That's a really good question. Oh, and there's one thing actually that I'm thinking about. It's talking on the phone, for example, inside a subway or bus. That's something I like to do. Talk with my friends back home or family when I'm commuting. It's one of the only times I can do it. So the fact that I can't speak so loud.
On the contrary, you rate life in Japan 9 out of 10. It's very highly. So what do you like about life in Japan?
It's feeling very safe, and life is just so easy and very convenient as well, especially here in Tokyo. What I also like is the beauty of the country. I've had the opportunity to travel around different parts in Kyushu, Hokkaido, and there's so much different types of nature to find out here. So not only the quality of life, but also the quality of the surroundings and the environment here. Yeah, and then just the people are super friendly and polite, which I like a lot.
Okay. You've been to many places in Japan. Where is your favorite?
My favorite? So I have 2 favorite places. One is Miyajima. I just got a really good impression and really good vibe from that place. And a couple years ago I went to an island. It's about a couple hours from Fukuoka by boat, and it was a small island called Ojika, maybe under 1,000 people living there.
Okay.
And it was just very countryside. Okay. So it was a mix of Japanese countryside, the sea, and that for me just wow.
Okay. So you're currently living in Tokyo, right?
Currently living in Tokyo.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been to many places, including countryside of Japan.
Absolutely.
So if you live here in long term, where do you want to live? In countryside or in big city?
To start off with, I would start with the city because I'm still young and working. I think it's the best to stay in the big city. But I know that eventually, when I grow older, I would like to move to countryside. And Japanese countryside is very peaceful, and I really enjoy it.
Okay. In the first place, do you have a desire to live here in long term in Japan?
Long term? No.
No.
Actually, no.
Okay.
It depends what you mean by long term, but I could see myself maybe 2-3 years to really master the language and take in everything I can of the country.
Okay.
But I think eventually, it's for me, but I know for a lot of people as well. You're always drawn back to your roots, and you have friends and family in your home country.
Yeah. The more you live abroad, you feel you appreciate more to your country.
It's actually very true. And one thing that's also striking is also the language, understanding people. We often take it for granted in our home countries to be able to communicate and exchange with people. And it's something that's hard, here. And you realize, wow, being able to communicate with others is very precious.
Express everything about what you think in your language.
Exactly.
Okay. Lastly, what do you want to say to people who are considering to live here? Do you have some message or advice?
I would definitely recommend to try to live here. I'm very happy with my experience so far. And, for some people, living here, they fall in love with it and want to stay here their whole lives. So if you haven't tried it, then you won't know. So please come.
So it was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。いかがだったでしょうか？動画のご感想やテーマのご要望などコメント欄で教えていただけますと幸いです。たくさんのコメントお待ちしております。チャンネル登録の際は通知ボタンもお忘れなく。